Hello everybody and welcome back to Throne of Bone, the auto battler roguelike that I'm excited to be back to here today. We're going to be checking out the final character, the ruler in red. Even though there is no red found here, but, you know, art in progress. Your minions deal combat damage with their current health. Sounds completely broken to me on, first read, especially compared to some of these other ones. Because the fact that we can just never care about the attack stat for the entirety of the game seems, frankly, kind of wild. That being said, it's going to be, probably a little bit more high-rolly in the shop, since some units are going to be made worse by this effect. Look at that, though. Yeah, we can actually do a trade with him. I feel like it might be quite good. Support your other minions have +1 HP becomes way more interesting today. Yeah, I don't think we sell anything there. That's interesting. See, like a 0-7 becomes really good. Okay. I like it already. I'm very curious. Minions with health greater than an attack gain attack permanently irrelevant. Whenever you summon a related minion, or summon a minion, give related minions +1/+1 this combat. Combat start, apply 4 points to it. I'd rather do that one out of all those. That's the only one that seems worth doing right now. So I think we can put you on... Do we put you on the bench so that your passive can't go... You can't be killed and we lose your passive? I'd say so. But yeah, these are 7/7s that whenever I survive an attack, I do a magic damage back. Seems good to me. Okay. Dead. Wow. Finally, a use for these guys. I don't know if I'm going to want to keep them, though. Warriors and Shamans gain 3 health. That's probably worth it. Alrighty. Pick a side. Is my passive's not in effect. Feels like it's got to be this one. Right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not close. Oh, yeah, it's not even close. Magic Mastery or Poison Mastery? I mean, I suppose I'll go for a Poison Mastery here. All right. Oh, man. I mean, it's good. It's just actually pretty darn good. We might not want to keep it, there's no scaling to it. But I feel like that's fine. Give a minion +1/+1 permanently. Combat start doing magic damage to all. Oh. I think getting a reroll sounds good. Then we might as well upgrade somebody. I don't think we want to combine yet, and we don't necessarily want to sell. I don't care about you. Attack, apply poison. So if I get that one lady who's like... Oh, God. You. That one lady who's sort of like, why do you have 32 damage? Wait, when did this happen? Why was this fight buffed? This was one of the fights that actually ends up being more concerning on average. I'm actually surprised. Whenever a related minion dies, do 2 magic damage to a random enemy. Should I combine these? Probably not, but I will do it. We don't want to give anybody attack because it's a completely useless stat. This, however, is really good. Do I do a combine? Fine. Shamans everywhere have attack. Nope. All right. We're always going to go for money there, even if there's not much of a benefit for it. I feel like you're better than this other crap. Like, even this, it's good, like, to give him the stats, but I might... There's a world where you keep that guy until, like, endgame. I'm getting this guy just because I was going to pivot out of the other guy after anyways. I know he's strong, per se, but, like... Okay. You. Perfect. Get out of the way, my guy. You. There it is. Whenever a minion takes magic or poison damage, I gain that much health this combat. It's just dumb. It's just dumb today, isn't it? Combat start, do magic damage to all... Yeah, I think we can get that going as well. Get a couple free rerolls. Come on, give me a... Thank you. Free moolah. Get a free upgrade. Attack, double... my attack, whatever related minion dies. Shielded. It's just... This is the only one that's worth anything there, but... I don't know if I'll go for it. Don't have a lot to do with the extra one, so I will just go for this. Don't want to combine here, because we'd rather get the double rerolls to play around with. In fact, I could get another, and we could go with it there. We could try and get that up to, well, we don't have the space, but still. So how much should we do? 5 poison. It's relatively important that we do get to actually do that. Yeah, 320. So you are actually just a 20. If we can get some reliable magic damage, this is free. It's absolutely free. Sacrifice 4 minions. Oh, for every 4 minions I sacrifice, increase your magic damage. Oh boy. Whenever an enemy takes poison damage, restore that much health to friendly minions. Wait, that's actually really good for this setup. We need to find reliable poison. You're good, but I don't want to play with you again. Combat start, I die, do magic damage equal to... I mean, it's good. Yeah, I just don't want to keep playing with you. If I get this, that helps out your passive. Double my attack. Gain attack equal to my health. Useless, useless. It's an appealing shop. You get a couple of these so that you get stronger right away. Oh, Lord. I don't know what's going to go first. 5 poison. Okay. I didn't know where that was going to go, obviously. Okay. So we get healed. We get healed, and then you go. Oh, that's right. They also nerfed poison. Poison got nerfed, so you actually lose... They lose half their stacks now. They lose half their stacks now. Guaranteed blight in the shop? I think that's actually a good choice. Man, that really does make a difference though, doesn't it? Expanded storage, I think, is really useful for us today with the extra supports. I'll gain a life, right? Like, it just doesn't matter too much to get the level up that much earlier. It doesn't change a ton. Okay, you at least get really strong right away. I don't really want the other one that much. Whenever you summon a related minion, I get +1/+1 permanently. Could be good. Whenever you reroll, I gain 4 health permanently. That seems good. Blights are typically the poison, right? Okay. Yeah, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good. Buy that. Pop it down. I could get rid of you if we're gonna, like... Ooh, another one. We could have them separate, or we could just combine it already. I don't know how long I'm going to use this. Like, it's 1 magic damage back. It's kind of like... It's kind of like whatever. Give me money, please. Money one. Yes, thank you. Whenever you summon a related minion, I gain a health permanently, though. I'm going to really need to get some ways to apply some poison. I thought that Blight had reliable poisoning. I guess maybe I'm wrong. I do think we made ourselves like a little bit worse before we made ourselves better. Getting rid of all shields is pretty good when I have no shields myself. There's going to be a point where it's not good. Okay. Probably. Probably. Does help. Ooh, art. Combat start, I make a bonus attack if I die. Resummon. Yeah. It's that guy. I love that guy. I do think you're worth it. It's an extra reroll, if nothing else. Combat start, apply 2 poison enemies in my lane. I mean, we do like that. We like poison, but I think we have to find a better poison effect than that. Okay. Oh, boy. This is no good. Let's just hope that's not the one that gets targeted. God dang it! Bad RNG. We should move our Mushroom Man for what it's worth, but we're toast on this one. Like, we actually had it. I thought we were taking a hit, but it's very hard to really even tell. Okay. I wouldn't mind another one of you. The question really does come down to what do we want to get rid of. Like, I like the Void Champion for clearing shields when we have none. It also gives the Virulent Zombie immediate stats. I think we can... Okay. What if I got rid of you? 2 HP is good, but I actually think we could get a lot of value here. Whenever you sacrifice a minion, friendly minions gain 2 health permanently is so obviously the choice here. It's not even funny. All right. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good to go then. Maybe not now, like. But we will be. Okay. Quit it. That doesn't count as attacks, though, I suppose. Okay. Easy enough. And now we gotta get stupid with it. Minions you shop have +1/+1 for every minion you've sacrificed this turn is annoying. Minion dying. At the end of your opponent's first turn, retrigger your combat start effects. I don't have very many that I care. Well, yeah, actually, it's most worth it, for sure. All right, related really does matter. We're probably going to want to go for the zombie blights are related thing. Oh, but then the magic mastery or the extended storage. Oh, we really like storage today. We really like storage. Yeah, fine. Gain our XP. All right, we do like this. Huge. Do I get rid of you? I think we get rid of you. Though they're both basically the same in a weird way today. All right. Yep. Whenever a related... There we go! Whenever a related minion is attacked, apply 5 poison to the attacker. That is gonna do it. Finally, we got the day for it. This doesn't count as magic damage, does it? Okay. We do get a proc again. I did forget that that counts as a combat start effect, so that's nice too, I suppose. We definitely have this, and it's not close. All right. Maybe I can get rid of you. I don't actually have that many related minions. Oh, this used to be different too. Yeah, that used to be different. I'm gonna go ahead and live a little. Whenever a related minion is attacked. So you are related to all of these. Okay, do we need another one? I think we're good. Sure, sure, sure. Do your thing, do your thing. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Whew. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. That's so good today. That is so good today. We want a bunch of those. This guy is good too, but it's like... Oh. I need your passive to stay. Oh, what a shop! What a shop! Not gonna do a lot of buy-sell that shop, but what a freaking shop that is. Okay. It's most important that you go, but, like, we're probably fine regardless. It's so weird. I wish, for the love of God, you would just show me their attack equal to their HP. It would be so much better. God, it's perfect. God, it's perfect. This first. What do I sell? What do I sell? I really like the rerolls, but okay. Yeah, there we go. Should have locked that. Should have locked that. Love it. Yeah, so now we're applying 10 poison whenever they attack us. Which then we all heal equal to their poison. That it's just, it's silly. Oh, it's so good. I'm glad we were able to utilize Mushy. He's the man. Magic Mastery. Invoke, increase your poison mastery. I could see that happening. Could do that too. Storage slots. I think we're actually fine on storage slots, so we'll go for the bottom row. Get the poison mastery up. Invoke, we can spend 3 for poison mastery. I'm not sure how much I'm going to want to do that. I'm not going to take the time to stall on this one. It should be pretty cut and dry. All right. Can only do this once per. Okay. Yikes. All right. Goodbye. So you are up there. It's so good. You are too good. Starting as a 3-9, and it doesn't even matter with this squad. It's so dumb. It's beautiful. Combat start, kill a friendly minion, give related minions their attack and health this combat. Almost my whole board is related. Whenever you summon a related minion, give related minions. You know what? We did that other thing before. Let's do it. As part of the little bit of a... Whenever you sacrifice a minion, you gain a poison mastery permanently. Just has to be so good today, right? All right. Oh, another one. Okay. Lesser Demon. Lesser Demon's a pretty big problem for us. Uh-oh. We're actually being had. Uh-oh. Yeah, we hate the, these kind of, like, high HP, or, like, the high attack, low HP targets are actually really bad for us. Silly. Do you think buying another one makes sense? Incoming, yikes. No! Okay. These at least started to get off the ground a little bit. That helps. Oh, boy. So we do get the heals across the board at the very least. We have to attack our own squad. Stop it. And they keep on attacking that backline guy who doesn't apply the poison to everybody. We do have this, but it's through a very awkward situation. These guys, basically, the units in the game that are force an enemy to attack their own squad, they're overtuned. They're absolutely overtuned. Oh, is this it? Are we done? Oh, man. All right, it was real. Should we change up the squad here now? We should be fine. Because we will get to actually play a little bit before they get to do their stuff. So everything should be okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we got the poison on. Deal 1 magic damage to an unprotected enemy. Wow, the fact that we actually found a use for it is quite funny. He hasn't gotten to attack yet. Oh, this is just absolutely a mess for them. As soon as we are fighting somebody who doesn't force us to attack our own squad, it's just like, it's become a joke. The thing is, everybody's just dying so fast that they can't even... This is a definite suffering from success moment. They're dying too fast for us to get benefit from our poison passive. It's fantastic. That was 29 minutes. That was... I mean, it was such a cut and dry, no duh moment. I don't know. I think... I don't know. I think we'll be fine. We want to proc a shield. Cool. Yeah, I think we beat this. Oh, I think we beat this, and it's not close, in fact. It's weird that it says your previous best when what it means is the last one you did. Yeah, the 1 damage is actually kind of legit for just like a quality of life, get rid of their armor ability. Cool. It was not even close to close, but then we also do summon... I'll be curious to see if this works. Yep. Yeah, we lost 1 guy. Not even close. Dark Star Pendant unlocked. Can now appear in future runs. We did it! There we go. We won with everybody there. All minions have -1 attack. Unlocked. Okay. I mean, that seems worth it. It's obviously very good on this character. Lore entry coming soon. Wins 0. I literally just did, though. Wins... Oh, it says wins 0 for all of them. I have no idea what's going up with that. Then, wow. Well, hey. Bada bing, bada boom. That is that. Despite what the compendium says there, we got to win with every character. Yeah, that was a fun one. It was... I knew the moment I read it, it was going to be so broken, though. It's really, really strong. There's just a couple of characters that are fantastic. That being said, I don't think that's a problem. I think that there can be some characters that have some gimmicks that are like way too strong or like this or that. Because here's one thing I can say with absolute, confidence. That was a much more fun and interesting character to build around than the Dread Knight, whose ability is kind of just like, it's a downside half the time. Like, in some fights, there's no benefit to it because of this, well, basically no benefit. It's like, kill a unit to get rid of a shield on an enemy in some fights. And you're like, okay. Necroforager absolutely changes the way you play as well, going for the buy-sell angle. I think there's some really interesting stuff you can do with it. Soul Sorceress is so obviously, like, a good character. It's so fun. And it also, what I like about it can get really nasty and broken, like we saw on the run that we did with it. But it's also relatively vanilla in the sense that it does not force your hand with a build too much. Where, like, the ruler in red, I think I kind of almost played it how you're almost supposed to, in a way. We basically played it the way that if you look at this passive, you're like, yeah, this is the way. This works. There's a couple other ways you could win, I'm sure, too. But, like, obviously you go for the character that whenever you munch somebody, everybody gets 2 health, because that's the only stat that matters on this run. It's so good. But like it has a baked-in downside. It's just not a huge one called like, well, as soon as they get hit once, then their attack goes down. That's the baked-in downside to this. I wish that for quality of life, your minions changed their attack to match their HP visually, so that it would like. I think that's a big reason why I was skipping through stuff pretty fast on this run, is because like it was hard to visualize what was actually happening since that change is it's kind of like invisible. Like when they smack their face against somebody, it does do their health as damage, but until I don't know. This character, it does not hijack your run in any way, I think is what I would say. I think this is maybe my favorite character. Like if I were to play more, this would be the character that I'd be most excited to play more as, because it could be anything. It can be anything, and it can do it in a really cool way. Bone Collector, same sort of reason. Like, it's just a good character. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just more money. When is that can ever be bad? Fleshsmith is quite good as well. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's quite neat. I saw some a review or something saying that the characters aren't different from each other, and I have to say, what the hell are they smoking? Because the characters absolutely play different from each other, barring the necromancer man. His ability is not an archetype, and it's also not, it's just not good enough. It's not good enough, and I hope he gets reworked. Like, there's ways to salvage that passive. Like, I think I mentioned in a comment somewhere, like, you can make it so that passive applies like to it's whatever, kill a minion at the start of combat, do their attack as magic damage to a frontline unit. There's a couple ways to fix it. A, make it be able to target anyone. I don't think that's even like, that fixes it being just bad sometimes, but it doesn't fix it being boring. You could make it so the unit in slot 1, when it dies, it does its attack as magic damage to somebody. That's interesting. That's kind of fun. That brings a different element in. But what I would personally like to see is probably just something playing around with on-death effect. I don't know, like some kind of thing with that, because none of the characters are playing around with that. Continue run. Nothing happens when I do that. Okay. Because, yeah, nobody plays with the on-death effects. Like, it could even just be double triggers from on-death effects or something. I think that's really fun. But all in all, I think that is that. That's probably my wrap-up for Throne of Bone, at the very least, until there is more content to check out, new character, or like a new set or something like that. Because, like, as far as replayability, I do think that... Here's the thing, like, comparing it to a roguelike deck builder, there's like a little bit less replayability in the sets and the units and stuff like that. But if you are comparing it to a Hearthstone Battlegrounds or a Storybook Brawl, you know, that you're dealing with the same pieces every game. And it's kind of about when you get them, how you pivot, how you utilize your abilities and stuff like that. So, like, I think people are confused because they're like, if I use the same unit in a squad, that must mean I am using it in the same way, at the same time, for the same purpose, etc., etc. And that's not always the case. So I think it's a totally fine thing there. It doesn't need to be overly, replayable in that sense. But if it is a concern, and that you're not somebody who's played a lot of like traditional auto battlers like that, you might find it to be not super replayable. But personally, I think if you like games like that, you're probably going to see what I see, which is like, yeah. It's a set of pieces that you're playing with. There shouldn't be too many. It'll dilute the pool. What I do hope to see someday is, I think that Hearthstone Battlegrounds does this, where there's kind of like, because there's the factions, and then every once in a while, you'll basically, in different games, certain factions will be rotated out, and certain factions will be rotated in. So, like, some games, not every game has every single faction in it. And I think that that'd be interesting, to add some more factions and then play around with that idea. Possibly even going to the fact that some characters maybe have baked in, like, this faction doesn't show up for this character. I think that that's an interesting extra lever of balance to play with. Anyways, I've been rambling here, but it's just because I think this is probably where we're going to wrap it up for Throne of Bone, so I wanted to leave all my final thoughts out there before we moved on. My intent was, honestly, to play it once on the channel. You guys seem to like it enough that I've changed the plan to 6 characters, and then we're donezo. So there we go. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel, roguelikes some more every single day. If you'd be sad to see the series go, though, you can let me know in the form of a comment down below. If there's enough support, if there's enough desire, possibly we will do more, but I'd say the most likely thing is we'll come back if there is like a big new update, like a new character or a new faction, something pretty major. But alas, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.